So let's take a look at example the classwork 4 over here. For these three examples, we know that you have the limit as h goes to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a divided by h. This is what f prime of a looks like. And for each of these questions, you need to answer two things. You need to answer, what do I think my a is going to be? And what do you think my f of x is going to be? And I guess some of this is a little bit of guess and check. So when you look at this expression right here, and especially since you compare it with this right here. So look, the square root of 9 plus h, that seems to match the f of a plus h. And the minus 3, that seems to match the minus f of a. So does anyone have a guess as to what our function is going to be? It should look something like this. Does anyone have any feeling? Jasper says the square root of x. I think that's a great guess. I think that's a great guess, Jasper. Jasper, did you also, or anyone else, did you also have a guess for what a should be? Keep in mind you got an a plus h here, and you got a square root of 9 plus h here. He guesses 9, and I think that'd be a good guess. Now, how can we check if Jasper is correct? Well, for this last guy, for this last guy right here, that should be f of a. So we could check our answer by saying, what's f of 9 going to be? Well, that's going to be the square root of 9. And the square root of 9 is going to be 3. And that's exactly what we have right here. You got minus f of a, and you got a minus 3. So that is correct, sir. Is there any questions about this example? So all these guys are basically doing this kind of form of guess and check here. So I would like for you to try B and C real quick. I think the only real issue with number 1 is, I hope you guys can all, first of all, you guys can all see that because this is the quantity squared, you got the a plus h here, and this looks like negative 5 plus h in there. I think definitely our function is going to be the squaring function. So we should definitely put an x squared there. And then when I try to pattern match what's inside the squaring, oops, I hope you can see that I don't have 5 plus h, I have negative 5 plus h. So I think that my a should be a negative 5 instead of a 5. Okay. So does that make sense to you guys? Like Terry, I saw you have a equal to 5, but I hope you can see that this is a negative 5 in front there. Same with Aaron, right? This is a negative 5. Negative 5 squared is still 25, but 5 squared is 25 as well. So it's like, I think a is negative here. Same with you, Josh. Do you guys all see that my a should be negative? I hope. Okay, cool. Great. Let's do part C now. So you can type your answer in the chat box. A equal to. There's not a lot of work to show for this, Ian. It's really kind of guess and check. I guess one thing I would check is oh, what's f of negative 5? That's equal to negative 5 squared, which is equal to 25. So that's how we get this 25 there. But that's probably all I would say. And so type your answer in the chat box and I'll count it down, okay? A equal to f of x equal to let's count it down. Ready? 3, 2, 1, enter. All right. So looks good, Ian. Looks good, James. Terry looks good. Jasper looks good. Kenneth looks good. Ashley looks good. Aaron looks good. Great. All of you guys looks good. So for those of us that weren't able to get it, I look at this inside part. This inside part kind of looks like an a plus h to me. And the thing is that it's a cubing function. So looks like this is going to be an x cubed here. If I pattern match, the a plus h looks like just 2 plus h. That means the a would be equal to 2. And then I can check my answer by calculating what's f of 2. F of 2 would be 2 cubed, which is equal to 8. And that exactly matches this part here. So just using some pattern matching, I can figure out what the a plus h is, what the f is, and I can check with the f of a. So we did for all 3 of these guys. Okay. All right. Perfect.